started a little slow tonight. Things weren't really going your way right away.
Yeah. We started off a little flat.
I think that kind of happens. You got a new center. Was that a little difficult trying to get the chemistry down?
It definitely is. All week we've been working on getting extra snaps after and before practice. So really we just got to get the chemistry together.
What happened on that final drive of the first half where things really started clicking for you?
We finally we got to execute. We work on 2-minute drill all the time, get out of bounds. So wide receivers did a perfect job of getting out of bounds and leaving time on the clock for us.
Is there a zone you get into when you're kind of completing pass after pass like that?
It definitely gets me in the zone. You start getting more confident, and it basically gets my flow going. So.
Well, you made a couple kind of short throws, and then you pulled the pin and let one rip down the sideline to Flaherty right there.
Yeah.
Those aren't easy throws to make.
Well, I know he's going to go up and get it. Our chemistry, I know he's going to catch mostly everything I throw. So.
On a couple of those deep balls, you really had to hang in there in the pocket. Do you have a clock in your head? When do you know to let it rip?
Really, I know when my receivers are too far and when they're far enough. So, really, I just know who my receivers. I know they can beat those corners. So I was just waiting for him to get by.
What's a more difficult throw to make? The dart that you have in between linebackers for that touchdown before half, or the touch pass in the corner to Tinsley?
I'd say probably the touchdown before half, squeezing in the 2 linebackers. That's pretty tough.
And then on another touchdown too, you had to look off the safety before you were able to go downfield. Was that part of the call? Did you know, like, all right, if I got to look left and make sure I can free this guy up right?
It kind of was, but really, I was waiting for my receiver to get open, but I had to look the safety off just
give him a little bit of a glance. What's it like just to get this win over a rival school?
It's a big win, definitely. We haven't beaten Catholic at their house in 4 years, so it's really good. It feels a really good feeling.
What's going through your head when you're kind of struggling to score? You got penalties and really nothing's going your way early
on. Just settle down. We were making too many mental mistakes, so we just had to settle down, take deep breaths, and get comfortable.
Once you got into that zone, I mean, then what's going through your head when everything's going right?
Keep it going. We got to stay consistent. We got the flow going, so keep it going. Keep your head up, basically.
How good can this Owensboro team be when y'all playing like y'all did in the second half?
When we're playing like we did in the second half, when we're just catching everything and blocking great, linemen blocked great tonight. I think we can be really good, definitely. We played to our top potential. If we just keep playing, practicing hard.
What do you think you did well, and what's still things you really got to work on to get better throughout the season?
Just coming out stronger. The last few games, we haven't played opponents as tough as Catholic. Since it's a big rival game, we knew they were going to come out strong, and we just came out flat. Just thought it was going to be another not easy game, but we wouldn't have to play as hard. But we knew they were going to come out hard, and we still came out flat, which didn't help us at all.
Now, what are your goals, your long-term goals throughout the rest of the season?
Long-term goals, our first is definitely win state. We're working every day, practicing hard to get that point where we can win state. One of ours was win City County, which we just did by being Catholic, everyone in the city. And just get better. We want to play to our full potential by the end of the season. When it gets playoff time, we want to start playing where we're more consistent, getting our blocks down, and snaps are great.
You checked one box, you got another one to check. How do you balance that kind of checklist versus going and looking at your phone and having God knows how many texts from coaches after the game?
Really, I kind of try to separate it. They're both football, but I try to deal with football before the coaches. I'll watch film, make sure I text either my coaches before or after practice. I'll let them know I have practice. So.
Right, I'm going to be out for a little bit.
Yeah.
Is there anything You know, you're wanting to do. I know you can't visit anywhere right now, so what even can you do in your recruitment in the near future?
I can really, the most I've been able to do was Zoom calls, you know, virtual tours. That's the most I can really do right now. Hopefully we can get it to where I can start visiting soon.
Well, I know, like, unofficially, like, they're going to stop Joe Show from going to a game. So have you thought about doing that any?
I have. I've thought about going to a couple of different games, you know, just going. You know. So, yeah.
Oh, man. So this is only going to heat up. Is there any anxiety about the recruitment picking up, or is it excitement? How do you feel about it, knowing that this is just the start?
It's all of the above. Excitement, anxiety a little bit. And it's just, you just gotta take it in day by day. You know, really, I try to take it in as how do I say it? My mom and my dad really helped me a lot. You know, with coaches sending videos, texting back, making calls. So they definitely helped me a lot on that.
Well, now that you've had the whole state kind of watching what you do today, how would you grade your performance that Kentucky fans and people around the state got to pay attention to tonight?
Considering the first half, I'd definitely give myself a F.
Hey,
but
it's a good second half, though.
Yeah,
Not too shabby.
Second half, I give myself a B, so I give myself like a C.
That final drive is 13 of 17, 210 and 3 scores, so that's a pretty solid B.
Yeah. So I think I give myself a C.
All right. Well, hey, I appreciate it, Gavin. Good luck.
Oh, no problem. Thank you.